What's up, guys? I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back again. I'm going to talk about some Veracity. Just a quick update. I'm going to go through the frequently asked questions of Veracity's new tokenomics model. It appears that the Veracity team has made the coin printer go brr, and that has divided the Veracity community. I've never seen the Veracity community so divided in all my days of being in this token. So we're going to talk about that. And because I have not posted in a while, YouTube is probably going to punish me the way the elites do, so make sure you hit the like button so more people can see this video. Why hasn't Veracity provided a full breakdown of token allocation? It is because the amount of wallets used by Veracity infrastructure is now significant and growing over time. It is not feasible to maintain their individual tracking on multiple third-party services. However, our current circulating supply is verified by CoinMarketCap, not self-reported, indicating that this figure is true according to their compliance department. I don't think that's a good answer. It didn't really answer the question. I don't see why they can't give a breakdown saying that this many tokens is going to this entity, this many tokens is going to be used for this, etc. But whatever. Question 2. Why not distinguish between max and total supply? Instead, you added all your tokens, foundation, marker, and tradable tokens all in one pool. I can answer that because it's under one contract, so it has to be all together. Even though it's not in circulating supply, it's still the total amount of tokens, about 110 billion. Are marker tokens or foundation tokens stored in K6 when not in use? No, they do not leave the proof of view system. I would like to know more about that because I don't see how it can never leave the proof of view system. But if they say so, I don't really have the complete details on that. I just don't understand how it's not possible that it would never leave the system. Question 4. With the old VRA token before ERC 777, wallets used to be labeled. Why isn't Veracity labeling their wallets as they did before? The labeling of wallets was a community feature on CoinMarketCap. Labeling potentially causes a breach of privacy. Basically, they don't want to dox any partnerships. So that'll be like against NDA rules and stuff like that. Question 5. You mentioned VRA rewards are being funded through market purchases via other Veracity-owned wallets. What does this mean? We use other funds, for example, stablecoins generated through revenue to continue funding the staking program to benefit VRA token holders. I can see that, but the way stablecoins have been going, I don't know if that's a good idea. Question 6. What is the difference between Proof of View Foundation tokens and marker tokens? Proof of View Foundation tokens are simply the name we have given any tokens we use for business purposes. That doesn't directly contribute to circulating supply at that time. Market tokens, not the 10 billion war chest tokens, but 90 billion make their way into circulating supply. No, this is explained in our tokenomics article. Now see, this is what I don't understand. I understand that it's not in circulating supply right now, but eventually it will be because it's used for partnership acquisitions, proof of view rewards, and all of those type of things. So eventually these tokens will be in circulation. That is what people are concerned about. Will you disclose after you've used any of the amount of the 10 billion foundation tokens to the community? Yes. And if we make an acquisition, until such time these tokens are not made available in circulating supply and are locked. So that's the answer right there. Eventually these tokens will be in circulation. They will be sold on the market, which is not good for the retail investor, especially at this moment in the bear market. But in the bull, it might be okay. It might be a non-issue. Question 9. What would be the vesting period when acquiring another project? We do not have any specific vesting period in mind. Given the bear market, there may be an opportunity that would substantially increase the value of VRA, which we wish to capitalize on. And I believe that's why they made the money printer go brr, because they probably are in talks with someone, so they needed more tokens in order to acquire said partnership. Kind of reminds me of Ripple. Hopefully the partnership is worth it. It's a good one. If not, then the tokens will dump and will not come back, in my opinion. Question 10. If you use the market tokens at market defined value, why not use tokens from the market instead? I don't understand the value behind the marker tokens. There would not be enough tokens in circulating supply to use at scale, and also purchasing and recycling tokens for proof of view. You mentioned the VRA escrow pool is used to fund ad campaigns. How do market tokens fund ad campaigns if they have no value? These are arbitrary utility value purely with the VeraViews ad tech stack for the purposes of running advertising activity through VeraViews. They do not have any monetary value and do not fund ad campaigns. They are purely functional. Ad campaigns still have to be funded separately through escrow pools. These escrow pools can be funded in fiat currencies or market bought VRA if an advertiser has the appetite to do so. These tokens are just for utility purpose, but I do feel that a massive amount of these tokens will eventually hit circulation. Otherwise, they wouldn't exist. Ooh, here's a good question right here. Will Verasity provide analytics from proof of view? If our partners, POV, VeraView customers, agree to share data from their ad campaign, we will share this with our community in a abridged format. To protect our partners' privacy and business interests, we cannot share any information without their express permission. I don't like that answer. I don't like it. I want to know that my project is being used. Share something. If not anything, just share that it's being used. Why won't Veracity disclose any wallet addresses, including, well, we know the answer. They don't want to dox anybody. We were told that anything over 10 billion tokens was strictly market tokens. Now that is not the case. The war chest will only be used in the event of an acquisition. At the present, that has not taken place. The alternative is that Veracity does not grow. We need to explore acquisitions that will be highly beneficial to Veracity. The fact we are planning such activities shows we are thinking very long term. Now this tells a lot. This says, to me, in my opinion, it says that they don't have any money. And this also says that they are working on a partnership, and these printed tokens will help with that. It's quite concerning and good. So it's good and bad at the same time. These are potentially tokens that can eventually be dumped on our heads for a greater good. But I don't know. Other considerations: team and founder tokens are still locked and unreleased, but are now included in the circulating supply for reporting purposes. As stated, even, I don't think they should have said that. So technically it's not in circulating supply, but it's counted in the circulating supply. So that means when those tokens are unlocked, they can be dumped and bring the value of VRA down. Alright guys, I'm going to stop it there. I don't want the video to be too long. I'm just getting back in the groove of things, but I am back. Make sure you leave a comment so we can know what each other is thinking. You know, we have to stick together during these tough times. I'm not buying, I'm not selling, I'm not doing anything irrational. I'm just going to wait and see. Because remember, there's a lot of utility coming to Veracity in the upcoming quarters, such as the NFT marketplace. But let me know your thoughts on that and the future of Veracity, and I'll see you in the next one.